All right, another successful mission.
You just look strangely uncomfortable. Can you ask the raptor for motivation, please? Okay.
She's very photogenic.
Nothing can stop us now.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's Chip and Dale. How are you guys doing? Hello, Grogu.
Don't be shy. If you want him over.
Universal Orlando Resort, Earl the Squirrel needs his own Christmas tree over here for the meet and greet. I think so. I think we're gonna make that happen. We'll put that.
4 of you have tried to kill me in the past. 1 of you succeeded.
Oh, wow.
Do you think the people on the moon ever look over and say, wow, it's a full spaceship Earth tonight? Well, welcome back to the sign welcoming you to Universal Orlando Resort.
Terrifying, isn't it?
Hiya, Scooby! We're here at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort with the newly opened Kona, I don't remember what it's called. Good morning, Magic Crew. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday and welcome to the Universal Orlando Resort here in Central Florida. Glad you guys could join us today. And I want you guys to notice we got Bubblegum Shrimp over here. How you doing today, buddy? Good to see ya. First time I've ever seen a bubblegum shrimp out here. That's pretty cool. So welcome in, everybody. This is the first time you've ever joined us here on Ear to Ear Magic. My name is Chris. I'm your Universal travel agent in the parks and your camera operator for today's live stream. My wife Susan is in the chat, and we are both Travelmation travel agents who moved here 5 years ago so that we could be better in tune with what's going on here in the parks, that we help people when it comes to coming for travel. So thank you guys so much for giving us the opportunity to bring you to the parks every Monday through Friday, both here at Universal and the Disney World parks. Hope you guys are having a great day so far today, and we'd love for you guys to come in. And whether you're watching actively and chatting in the live chat, or just having us in the background and keeping us as a background thing as you get some work done today. So we're getting started best this morning. I needed to lay back down for just a bit, so I had to delay the stream some. So thank you guys for being a little patient, putting up with me starting a little bit later than expected. We are going to be taking you guys around to the hotels and seeing some of the resorts here. But before I do that, I did want to pop into the parks. I wanted to just quickly look and see kind of what our crowds are looking like, because I think it's very important for you when you're deciding of when you're going to come to Universal Studios for your next vacation, to kind of have an idea of what crowds might be like at certain times of the year. Knowing those expectations ahead of time and planning your vacation is very important. And then we'll make our way back over, and I will take you guys out to some resorts. And at any time you guys are ready to make your vacation plans, and knowing that you have a travel agent who has a lot of experience in the parks and can answer your questions. That's a big read. Universal's Holiday Parade featuring Macy's going now through December 31st. We've come 3 times so far to show you guys that parade. If you've never seen it before, you can go back on our channel and watch some of our replays. And I hope that we can come back and share it with you guys a couple more times before the season's over. Which is rapidly happening, by the way. It's like 2023 is slipping away. Good morning, everybody. Carol, eye is sore from the shot yesterday. I kind of understand pain in the eye, but I know mine's getting better, and I hope yours gets back feeling better real soon too. All right, which side? Which side? I think we're gonna go left today. No, let's go right. Changed my mind.
This is the ticket booth guy for Universal. His name is the
Alright, we'll go this way. We have a new system here at Universal. No more are we using fingerprints. We now have a photo validation system. Usually goes a lot faster than the fingers. Good morning, Amy H. Cheers, James. 1000th guest, your eye scan came back clear. Sweet. Good morning, Chris. Welcome in, Creative Studios. Alex AG's ninja watching today. Thank you to all of our ninja watchers. Yes, Pam, if Katy Perry starts singing, I won't go mute. I'm going to start singing so loud. Baby, you're a firework. Not gonna take my stream. Gonna sing, oh, oh, oh. Gonna sing, oh, oh, over you. Morning, Green Giant. Sam, no, there are no photos on the passes themselves, but they store your photo first time you go in. They store it into the system. So when you scan your pass, they'll take your photo and then use that from now on for facial recognition. So don't let anybody else use your pass the first time. Heather says I should check PayPal. Those who like to support the channel, we appreciate when you guys do. So it makes it possible for others to come in and not have any problems just watching away. We never ask for money, but we're always thankful for those who support and make it possible for us to come in the parks every Monday through Friday. So, and 3 minutes ago, we did get a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. From Mike Nichols. Oh my gosh, Mike, thank you so very much, sir. Mike just donated a $100 PayPal to the channel. Thank you so much, Mike. That makes a huge difference in what we do and what we pay for to keep it going. So thank you so very much. Thank you, Mike.
There we go, Tasha, you're in. That's your next, huh? You're ready to party, I think. Come on in, have a great day. Thank you.
Thank you. It doesn't even look at my face. It just looks for a blue shirt. And as long as I'm wearing a blue shirt, it lets me in. There's your secret for me. Again, thank you so much, Mike, and to all who make any sort of support of our channel, whether it's financial or just viewing, hitting the thumbs up button, sharing it out to a friend. And we're going to continue to stream through this holiday season, knowing that there are certain people who would really benefit from coming to the parks this season. This is a happy season for many. For others, it's a very lonely time. It can be a rough time. So we hope that our streams find those who may feel as though it's not the best and the merriest and brightest of seasons, and we can change their minds. We can bring them into the community, and we can make them smile with a big smile to their face from year to year. Welcome in, Teresa. Welcome in, Leo. So I'm going to do just a quick, and we're talking quick, I'm going to do just a quick walk around. I want you guys to see crowd levels, because we almost always have people who ask questions. Well, what are crowds like the week before Christmas? Is this a good time of the year to come? And I always recommend that if you're looking for that kind of information, look for the past streams. You can even go back to last year's and anything else that's past years to get an idea. Scarily enough, it seems like this area right here on Hollywood Boulevard is pretty open. Now, as we go around, if you guys have any questions about Universal Orlando, feel free to ask. We are going to be taking you guys to the resorts today. I want you guys to know that this is a good opportunity for you to ask about the different types of resorts, what the benefits of staying at one over the other are. We're going to check out some of the Christmas decor there as well. This is the exit to our Bourne Stuntacular. And the exit to our horror makeup show. Lots of our Universal monsters in here. Morning, Smoking Coin. We've got a couple of our Coke Freestyle holders. You got the holiday version and the new pass holder with the snacks on it. Which, by the way, we're getting some additional AP perks that were just announced that are going to be starting in January. So if you are an AP holder, a couple of new things coming out first of the year. They have a some of the movies that you see in the Halloween horror makeup show are right here, so you guys can even just pick them right up. One more walk through the Universal Tribute Store before the season comes to an end, because remember, if you ever see things inside the store here that may be available on the Universal website as well. It's a squirrel. Welcome in, Panchito Jr. Picking Peaches is here today. Welcome in, AB. we'll be moving into the first of the year. We'll be slowly making our way over to a Mardi Gras, which has already been announced for next year. Ooh, those are flashy lights. They don't flash on what I'm seeing, but they're flashing on my camera. That's weird. Shout out to all the Hufflepuffs out there, all the Ravenclaws, Slytherins, Gryffindors. That's the sad thing about when the season's over. We won't get to see Earl anymore. I love my Earl. He's so cool. This Max cookie is just adorable. Yes, Greg, Universal is open 365 days out of the year. Unless there's terrible, terrible weather, they're open. Matter of fact, they have New Year's Eve party plans up and going. You can party and bring in 2024 here. Or the squirrel reading "'Twas the Night Before Christmas." And this is empty in here today. You don't normally see it this empty at all. It's 60 degrees today, right now. Our high is only going to be 68. So if you weren't prepared, you can always come inside and get yourself some ear flaps. Yeah, Greg, do you want to build a snowman? Who in the chat, has anybody built a snowman so far this year? I think the idea of building a snowman is a lot of fun and really cool to my kids. But you know, the idea of actually getting outside in the cold and putting their hands in, you know, frozen water might change their mind a little bit. Greg, can you walk to the parks from all of the resorts? That is negative. You can walk from all of the resorts except for your Endless Summer. Endless Summer has two resorts. It's Dockside and Surfside. They're on the other side of I-4 and not accessible. Not accessible by walking, but they do have shuttles. Very quick, brief shuttle ride. It's just right across I-4. It's really quick to get from one side to the other. Now, we do have a new park opening up in 2025. Summer of 2025, we have Epic Universe. It's going to be our third gate here. And there will be 2 new hotels, at least 2 that have been announced so far by Epic Universe. And of course, those, neither the parks nor the hotels will be accessible by walking from here. But they will provide shuttles back and forth. But everything else here, all the other hotels, except other than Endless Summer, have either shuttles. You can walk, either ride a shuttle, or you can take a boat.
Leave the birds alone.
might have to stop and tie my shoe here. My shoe has become loosened. The streamer's death wish. Welcome in, Thomas. Good dog. Does stacked ice cubes in a drink surrounded by rum count as a snowman? Can you put a hat on it? You can put a hat on it. Maybe we might let that one go. If it becomes alive and says, "Happy birthday," then yeah, I will give you that one. Amy's actually walked from Endless. I've actually seen people do that. There is a sidewalk. It's a little far. I get a little nervous when it comes to coming on major roads like that. So far, the crowds don't seem too bad. What do you guys think? Welcome in, Alex J. Somebody said they tried to build a snowman, turned out to be more of a slush man. That's what they always were in Georgia whenever we got it. Hey, Greg. Yeah, let me check and see. Sometimes I get a notification. Sometimes I don't. So, Nick Rick, I didn't see anything as of yet. Let me double check. Yeah, it's not showing anything on my end just yet, but it may just take some more time. Usually they go through pretty quickly though, but I don't see anything on my side just yet. Thank you. It's funny, even Universal has read advertising that they still have spaces for anybody who wanted to come for a last minute trip. I will say this, if you guys are ever considering maybe doing a last minute trip whenever and whatever time of year it is, I hope you guys feel comfortable enough to talk to us and know that it's not going to be a high pressure thing. It never is. But if you guys just want to see about availability, contact us and let us know. We'll tell you what we see, what can be done. And then if you decide to do it, we can make it happen. See our gigantic duck here from Migration. DreamWorks movie coming out here for Christmas. It appeared about 2 weeks ago here. What's funny is that Universal Studios Hollywood, he actually showed up for a meet and greet. You can actually meet the duck. He's a very large duck. I mean, they have ducks here, but I mean, this is like a really big dog. Always, Alex J. Am I feeling better now? A little bit better, Pickle Shake. I'm sure it's just a combination of lots of things, but I got up this morning, Wasn't feeling all that great. Went and laid back down for a little bit. So, getting started a little bit later than I'd expected to, but we went out last night to try to get some shopping done. Some last minute shopping for the fam. Was somewhat successful. Somewhat. So much easier when they were smaller, right? I mean, technically 2 of them are full-grown adults. All right, you guys want to pop into Diagon Alley to see how busy it is? You guys are just popping in. Welcome to Universal Orlando Resort. We're doing a walk through the park just to see what the crowds look like today before I take you guys over to the resorts. I know, Pam. I do need to rest more, but I keep going sometimes. My mother has always told me that too. She's like, you're always going. You're always going. You know, there's spaces to walk here. It's not too bad. Over here on our stage, we do have entertainment that pops up. Check your Universal app. Tales of Beetle the Bard looks like it's coming up next. Celestina is singing throughout the day with a holiday flair. Welcome in, Tony. Happy Wednesday, Steve. Alex Chase coming to the Orlando Informer meetup. Lots of food. Grab all the snacks. It's another 6 minutes before our dragon spits fire. Fairly crowded in here. It's a 2-hour wait right now for Harry Potter and the Escape from Gringotts. I'm not surprised by that, actually. It is a cool queue inside, especially when you go into the inner bank. I'll give you some tips. If you get into the queue and the line is so long that you have to go behind the building, that is a clue that it is a much longer wait than maybe anticipated. I've only done that once. We brought in a family that had never been to Universal. We brought them in as guests to share the experience with them. And it was a day in October and the line was so long that we had to wait half of it. So if you get to that point, if you go in and immediately go back out, it's a good clue you got to wait in front of you. Doc, how cold is it? So it's probably about, I don't know, maybe mid. Everybody's got their cameras up. It's gonna be another 4 minutes before the dragon spits fire. So don't wear your arms out too much, waiting for something that's not gonna happen just yet. So here's the easiest way. Carol says, I might be crazy. I might be right. Well, you may be right. You might be crazy. Cause you booked a trip to Disney World for the 4th. It is gonna be busy, girl, but you guys are gonna enjoy, especially celebrating America. It is a huge fireworks display. It requires some patience. I think you guys are gonna enjoy it. Thank you, Hatbox Ghost. I actually did a little extra today. I did a head shave, and then I did a little bit of the shea butter. Yeah. How about yourself today, Hatbox? Heather said they're going to be here the week of the 4th as well. We should have a little mini meetup for the 4th of July. So weird to see this space open, knowing what it looks like during Halloween Horror Nights. How you doing this morning, Creative Studios? So if you're an annual pass holder, starting sometime in January, if you the restrooms are open. New walls coming up for. They're going to be working on the facade here. Starting in January, there will be an additional special. Right now, if you buy 4 pieces of fudge at any of the fudge shops, you get 2 additional for free. Annual pass holders will be able to enhance that a little bit. You buy 4 pieces, you'll get 3 for free. So you'll get 7 pieces instead of 6. For being an annual pass holder. Welcome in, Run Red Drew. We're just making our lap around Universal Studios Florida, one of 2 park gates here. I know oftentimes Universal refers to Volcano Bay as a 3rd gate. Just for ease of confusion, I still count it as a water park the same way I count the 2 water parks at Disney. So we have apples to apples. Apples to apples, oranges to oranges. Now, it's not uncommon in the past that after 2020, there were days coming into the last 2 weeks of the year where park met capacity. And they would just no longer let any more guests in. There's no park reservations required here at Universal. The great thing is, if you have a purchase ticket, if you're staying in a hotel, you're counted, you're in, you have no problems. But I don't know, we'll see if we have any of those days like that this year. Too many apples, make a pie. huge apple pie fan though, Pam. Of course, it's better than orange pie. There's no such thing as orange pie. So when you're comparing apples to oranges, I mean, apples are better in that way. You know, we've talked about this before. What's better, cake or pie? You know, are you a pie fan or are you a cake fan? As far as I'm concerned, until they figure out how to put frosting on a pie, cake always wins. It is a rather nice day. Shall we say hi to Earl? Is Earl out? Earl's not out just yet. Let's give him a second. Squeak, squeak, squeaking, squeakity squeak. See if we can get Earl to come out. Of course, Earl the squirrel hides in the Christmas tree here in New York every year. So we always have to see if we can find him. Earl. Where you at, Earl? Come say hello to everybody. Squeak, squeak, squeaking and squeak, squeak. Squeakers? Yes. There's our buddy Earl the squirrel. Hey Earl, what you doing? Good to see you, buddy.
Just sitting there in your room.
He's got his traditional blue light, which he bit into a few years back and what made him such a famous squirrel. Isn't he awesome, Tara? Peekaboo, Earl sees you. Alright, good to see you, Earl. Merry Christmas. Go ahead back. The sequel, I don't know. Let it go, let it go. Supposedly Bill Murray's going to be reprising his role in the new Ghostbusters movie. And I'd heard rumors that Rick Moranis may actually be in it. That would be pretty cool. You know, Rick Moranis hasn't done any acting in 20 plus years. Very respectable man. His wife passed away 2 decades ago. And even though he was a very successful actor, he quit Hollywood to step in as his role as a parent and be a 100% dad. That's extremely honorable. So he hasn't done really any acting roles. So for Rick Moranis to come back in and be in the next Ghostbusters movie is pretty huge. So I hope people aren't just playing with us. Greg, do all the resorts give out early entry tickets? If you are staying on or in a Universal Resort location, whether it's in the summer or all the way up to Portofino Bay, you do have early access entry. Yes. So you get in before the gates open to the general public. That's one perk of staying in the resorts. And Greg, if you stay at the top 3 premier resorts, you get complimentary Universal Express passes for everyone on the room reservation. So if you have 4 people in your family and you're staying at any of the Royal Pacific, Hard Rock Hotel of Portofino Bay, everybody on the room reservation from the day you arrive and check in to the day you check out, you have universal express passes, and they're unlimited. What I mean by unlimited is there's 2 different types of express passes. There's a regular and then there's the unlimited. The regular express pass, you can ride a ride once per day using express, but the unlimited, you could ride the same ride over and over again all day long if you wanted to. So that's why we always ask, if you have any interest in getting express passes and you're staying at a hotel, let us price it out for you to see how much it would be to stay in a Premier. We had one travel client ask us about that, and the 4 of them wanted express passes, and it was going to cost $160 a day for their stay for the expresses for each person. So like, I think in the end it was somewhere around $700 to $800 per day additional if they wanted to do the regular expresses. So I'm like, it's worth spending a few extra $100 to stay in the bigger and nicer hotels if that's a perk you're going to be looking for. It's been a while, Steve, with the Nickelodeon experience. Yeah, I missed the Back to the Future one myself. So one thing to keep in mind with the Minion Blasters, it's not really so much a ride. I mean, it is an attraction, okay? But and the full, it's more like a moving sidewalk than it is like a ride experience. It's fun, but to me, it's sort of like it's basically a arcade. What's the word I'm looking for? Like a carnival arcade game, but you stand up the entire time. So. All right, I'm gonna stop and tie my shoe before we head out, because I'm gonna end up tripping over my shoelace. All right. Pretty sure if it was my choice, I'd take the boat, but a magic carpet sounds nice. So today, guys, I want to take you to some of the resorts over by Royal Pacific, Aventura, Sapphire Falls. But before we head over there to do that, I'm going to let you guys know, over to my left here, you can easily walk to and or take a boat to 2 of the premier hotels that we talked about earlier. Hard Rock, which is actually right there through the trees, and Portofino Bay, which is right on the other side of the road there. So we could we'll very well likely take you guys to those other hotels later. It's not today. We could spend all day long going to all the hotels. But I'm gonna throw some weird combinations at you. So I think today we're gonna start at Aventura. Actually, no, not Aventura, I'm sorry. Sapphire Falls. So we're gonna head on down to the boats. boat over to Sapphire. Hopefully that's not our boat there. Please don't be our boat right there. If so, there'll be another one here soon. A little boat dock. We've got Lowe's, Portofino Bay, Hard Rock Hotel, Royal Pacific, and Sapphire Falls. Like our boat just got here. This is good timing. Welcome in, Phyllis. Hope you're doing well today, Phyllis. Hey Phyllis, over on Monday, I don't know if you saw the message or not, but on Monday you were one of 5 Magic Crew casts that were selected to receive a Merry Stitchmas card, but I didn't get an email from you with your mailing address. If you sent it to me, it may have went to spam or somehow got lost, but I still have a Merry Stitchmas card for you if you want it. If so, send me an email. Say, this is Phyllis, here's my mailing address, and I'll get that in the mail for you. Antonio, good afternoon. Yeah, Phyllis. You were one of 5. So send me an email. Send it to my email address right there. We'll get the card in the mail for you.
Welcome, guys.
Welcome aboard. So picking peaches, as far as just general access, I think they're pretty much both on point and have no problems with accessibility. One thing to take in consideration though are your rides. Keeping in mind that there are no problems with rides for the most part, but of course number of rides that may be accessible for your particular family or situation you might want to check out just to make sure. But they do a pretty good job, both of them. Here we go, guys. Let's take a ride over to the Sapphire Falls. If you guys have never been to any of the Universal resorts, welcome in. We're glad you guys could join us today. This is the Royal Pacific Hotel. Coming up to the dock for it. I'm assuming that the boat behind us is going to Royal Pacific. What's your weather like right now in Philly, and what's it like right now here in Orlando? Sapphire Falls. Oh, you're welcome, Phyllis. Sorry we didn't get the notification on Monday. We're gonna be 68 today, Chris. So, you know, take that, you know, data and plug it into whatever evaluation you need to. 43. Here are the falls. Oh, we're coming in fast. Sapphire Falls. All wizards, transforming robots, Men in Black agents, and dinosaur handlers can now get off the boat. It's the ducks. Oh, all the ducks are here as a welcome crew. All right, let's go check out Sapphire Falls, shall we? If you guys are just dropping in, we are here at Universal Orlando Resort to show you some of the hotel decorations for the holidays. Whoop. Here we go. If you guys have any questions about the hotels, feel free to ask Susan. Within the chat can answer questions. I can answer questions. And if I miss one, I'm sure the mods can help out. This is one of our table services, Ametista. One thing I like about this particular sit-down table service restaurant is the fact that it's an open kitchen. So you can sit here and watch them prepare your food. I love open air kitchens like this. Yeah, if you're going to be using ECVs, you may be checking out and using the bus services here, which are, of course, ECV friendly. Ooh, they have a Christmas buffet next Monday from 12 to 4. Adults are $75. Salad bar, charcuterie from the islands, raw bar and ceviche, churrasco display, omelet and waffle station, carving station, sous vide pork belly, ooh, and desserts. Welcome in, Ruby. How are you doing today? Regular meals, you've got some starters here, including a gluten-free black bean and chorizo soup. Susan will enjoy that. Gluten-free apple pecan salad. Over on the main courses, we got a gluten-free True North salmon, gluten-free hand-cut char-grilled ribeye, Black Angus 8-ounce New York strip, also gluten-free. Seafood arroz caldosa, gluten-free. Matter of fact, all of the main courses are gluten-free except for the pasta, the pan-seared thick cut pork chop, and the vegan masala curry chicken, all gluten-free. We also have a rotisserie, flatbreads, sandwiches, and desserts. So I just love the look of this restaurant overall. And if you sit at the edge, you can sit there and see the falls. Tomorrow night, Ruby's heading down. Sweet. All right, well, let's walk up and then I'm gonna hydrate real quick. Whether it's my circle or maybe we'll find something else to hydrate. This, I gotta share this room with you guys. This is our stairwell. I love the smell of this lobby as well. Welcome in, Don. So, Ruby, are you heading down to Universal for your trip? These stairs. I want to stop off real quick. You got to go up one more level. Universal Express passes with your stay. So please keep that in mind when you're contacting us and you're like, oh, I really liked Sapphire Falls. Gingerbread houses. I don't don't love a good gingerbread display, right? Hey, Deb. Fighting COVID. Oh, no. No, Deb, it's going to be a good Christmas because you're going to kick this thing so quickly, so fast, that by Monday, it will just be something that happened last week. We have, I can hope the positive for you on that. The height on the stairs doesn't bother me as long as I'm not hanging over the rails. Got a couple of houses that look like they may have crumbled. That is pickleball right there. That is not a house. Well, Deb, while you're getting better and back to normal, we'll still be here streaming. You can hang out with us. That's a big hey, Susan, can we get a TV this big? This is actually 9 TVs put together, but we got the Strong Water Tavern over here. Opens up at 4 for those who need a lounge at the end of the day. Strong Water Tavern. See some of our items here. Lots of rum options there, Pam. And they even have some bites. Ceviche. Anybody a fan of ceviche? If it's cooked the right way, I use that term loosely, I don't mind it. Ooh, grilled octopus. That's got a pretty broad range of items on here. I know some restaurants that have a smaller menu than this tavern, so not a bad little space. And let's walk you over and I want to show you guys what the pool looks like. Again, if you guys are just popping in, this is Lowe's Sapphire Falls. Over in the distance in the horizon, you can actually see the building for Jurassic Park River Adventure. So that shows you how close we are to the parks. Right now, there's still people enjoying themselves in the pool. Again, this is the largest pool at any of the Universal Orlando resorts. So it's a good space out here. And I love the windiness. So you have little pockets of areas of the pool with your twisty slide at the end. And the idea that the pool turns into our waters that go over the falls. It's a pretty extensive menu there, Pam. I was, you know, pleasantly surprised first time. There's the outside of Amatista, looking at before. And another boat heading back over to City Walk. Now, what you're looking at in the distance back there, that is Royal Pacific. Royal Pacific does have a convention center added to it, so oftentimes we'll have business conventions and the like. We've done training on a regular basis with Universal for travel agency work in that convention. So some of their ballrooms over there. We'll make our way over to Royal Pacific later in today's stream. It's a very subtle theme, Alex. It really is. It's not heavy. Like Cabana Bay, yeah, you can definitely tell the theme. How you doing today, Crown B? Thanks for ninja watching. Welcome in, Whitney. Kristen says, I stayed at Royal Pacific for work, the convention center. It is large. I've gotten lost in there before. They all look the same. Every door looks the same, Kristen. Over in the windows, you can see behind the tree over there, you can see Dr. James Fearfall. Our in-resort gift shop has the sundries. A few items you can make sure to get even before. Simpsons, Dr. Seuss, Marvel superheroes. And most of the resorts also have beach gear and wear, so if you forgot to bring something to hang out in the pool, you can grab it from the gift shop. It's our grab and grow. And coffee. Grab and go sandwiches, hot pots and salads, snacks, vegetarian dishes, drinks, and some desserts. Open until 11 p.m. A lot of grab and go options. Things for quick snacks, breakfast, Pop-Tarts. Looks like they have a Yule log down here, which is kind of cool. Cocoa bombs, macarons, Linzer cookies. Look at the Linzer cookie, guys. Oh, wow. You know me about Linzer cookies. Eggnog. Mint. I also have gingerbread tree, butter cookies, chocolate crinkles. How much are the Yule logs? They are $5. There's your chocolate crinkles. Butter cookies. Better get 3 of the butter cookies. Cocoa bombs. Man, something smells good. Some sandwiches, got some wraps, salads. Wines and alcohol. Lots of things for you to enjoy at the resort. Coca-Cola Freestyle. Because you can get, see, so far you guys know, refillable souvenir mugs that are good at the resorts only. It's $10.50 for 1 day. It's $16.50 for 3 days, or if you're staying longer than 3 days, it's $19 for the entire length of your stay at the hotel. These are not good in the parks, but when you come to the resort, back in there at the beginning of the day or at the end of the day, you can use your Coca-Cola Freestyle machines at any of the resorts to refill your resort mugs. And they have different designs at different resorts. Some of the sandwiches, I see a Cuban sandwich, artichoke and tomato, tomato, mozzarella, cheese and basil, roast beef and provolone, a cheese and pepperoni pizza, and a hot pot meal, empanadas, chicken noodle soup, and warm pretzels. Wow. I see some cinnamon rolls too. That looks like a red velvet cookie to me. Ooh, looks good. So, quick grab and go here. They do have ballrooms here at Sapphire Falls as well. Not as large over at as of Royal Pacific, but Crown V, question. Is that the case? Is that the case for Disney as well? No, Disney resort mugs are different. Disney resort mugs are good at any of the resorts, so you can actually go resort hopping and use it elsewhere. They do not have individual resort mugs at Disney. They're just resort mugs, and that's it. So you can actually go resort hopping with your mugs at Disney. Not so much here. All right, so stepping out of Aventura again, preferred hotel. Nice rooms, spacious. They have, you see, really great dining options. Boat service to and from, as well as shuttle service to City Walk and the parks. But it does not include Universal Express Pass, so that's something to take in consideration. Certain rooms are considered to be pet friendly, set aside. If you have a pet bringing with you, there are additional fees and regulations when it comes to bringing your pet, and only certain rooms can do that. So all right, we're gonna make our way over to Aventura. They are on the same parcel. You can walk from one to the other. You can also see Aventura from I-4, so if you've ever driven up and down or been on I-4 before and you get close to Volcano Bay, you may remember seeing this hotel. This is a very as far as style. Now, across the road, that is Cabana Bay. Attempt at it. If you're just popping into today's live stream, welcome in. If you've never joined us before here on Ear to Ear Magic, my name's Chris. My wife Susan and I are both Travelmation travel agents. We are here in the parks every weekday. Actually, we're usually here on the weekends too, but we stream Monday through Fridays to bring you guys into the parks with us. We'd love for you guys to join us. We just hit 27,000 Magic Crew members this past yesterday, actually. So we'd love for you guys to take a second and hit that subscribe button. Join us on future adventures. We are very family friendly. We try to maintain the magic on our side of the camera. We ask that you guys do that as well on your side. And if someone comes in and has no desire to be a part of the community and only has fun by making misery for others, then we've got an amazing group of moderators who are here just to make sure that you guys are taken care of. Thank you to all of our mods who come into our streams and watch out for the chat and make sure you guys are taken care of. So thanks, mods. Well, congratulations to you, Pam. It's you guys' group. You guys are all part of it. I only subscribed once. I don't know. Do you automatically subscribe to your own channel? I don't know if that even counts. I don't even think I'm in the 27,000, Pam. So I didn't do anything. Let's see, I'm gonna turn that off. See if that makes any difference. All right. All right, we'll keep moving. You know, think with all these aluminum trees, I'd get really good signal in here, right? If I touch one of the trees, is it gonna like get the signal back up? Zzz. Aluminum is a good magnifier of signal. Any better, guys? Let me know in the chat when you guys can hear me again. we back. We back. Like I said, I'm over by these aluminum trees. I should be doing really good. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Obviously, you know, cell signal is really bad inside here. When it's not acting up, it's great. Okay. Oh man. All right. Well, let's try something else then. The pool. See if walking outside makes any difference. This is our pool over at Aventura. Not nearly as many people here in this pool as we saw over at Sapphire Falls. The pool's over to the left. This is a kid's splash area. But it's a nice little splash pad for the younger. Yeah, I had a feeling as soon as I walked out it would be a little better. But all the glass, I don't know. We've got a soul bar open later on in the afternoon and evening. And I don't know if there's anybody in the pool here as there was over at Sapphire Falls. The urban pantry, though, inside there is sushi, there is a pizza area, and I believe some other areas to make some bowls, create your own bowls. So water's like glass today because nobody's in it. So I'm going to try. I don't know if it's open. Let's see if I can take you guys out. Nope, maybe not. See if we can get some better signal coming back outside. See if that gets any better. There we go. Looks like we're getting you guys back in. So, not the best signal inside of Aventura's lobby. Good thing is if you're staying there, at least you can enjoy it and use their Wi-Fi. Yeah, so they do not have access turned on just yet. Sometimes we've been able to get up there early. They open at 5, but they do not have those turned on from the elevator. So there is at the very, very top of Aventura. If you guys ever do come here, go check out Bar 17 Bistro. It's on the 17th floor. Has amazing views at the top. Grab yourself something to eat if you like, or else just walk up there and take in the views. You can look out over Orlando, or you can turn around and see pretty much all of Universal Orlando Resort. It is pretty awe-inspiring, especially for someone like me who is scared of heights. But the glass goes all the way. Susan and I will have to pick a night and just come over and maybe do a date night up there and show you guys what it looks like. And Right across the street is Cabana Bay. We do not recommend that you try to cross the street. They do not have a crosswalk here. This crosswalk button here is to cross over where I am at now. But because there is no crosswalk, do not try to run over, or else you may be run over. So please be safe. There is a garden walk I'm about to show you. It's a little farther, but there is a garden walk that's available. It allows you to walk all the way from the Aventura Sapphire Falls area. There is a jump off point to jump back over to Cabana Bay. And you can continue along the garden walk all the way over to Royal Pacific. About Universal is its proximity to hotels, to the parks. So like we said, other than Endless Summer, which is across I-4, you can walk to any of the hotels. As always, if you're ever thinking about coming to stay here and to do a vacation at Universal Orlando, send us an email. We'd love to price those out for you guys, help you through the booking process. I know it. We're on the garden walk. We're gonna have to go back to where we are here, up and U-turn and take this walkway. What we're doing is I'm showing you guys how you can access and walk to each of the Lowe's resorts here at Universal Orlando. If you wanted to go back to Royal Pacific, City Walk, or any of the parks, you take a right. We're going to be taking a left. Just going to show you where it's at. Later on today, after I get back to the house, we're going to be opening up over on Patreon our next white elephant gift. Isabella and Eddie were selected for day 8 of our 12 days of white elephant gifts, and they chose their gift box. We'll be opening that later on this afternoon, as well as choosing day 9's winner. If you've always wanted to look into becoming a patron, now's a good time to do it, because everybody who joins on one of our 5 tiers is included in the game drawing for white elephant. It's kind of fun. We're going to do it for 12 days. Today's number 9. Everybody's been so nice. Nobody's stolen a single thing so far. Welcome to Cabana Bay. Boop. And again, right over behind us here, what you're looking at is the side of Jurassic World. So you see the I see Kong. This is actually Kong Island right here.
That's fine.
And this is your Randy and Heidi said the reason nobody's stealing any presents is because I'm not calling the right people. Something tells me that if your name comes up on the wheel, you have something in mind already. Welcome in, Danny. Good afternoon. I'm gonna walk up to the front. We'll go check out the lobby. You can see a little bit better up there what the Bistro 17 looks like from on top of Aventura, where we weren't able to get to just yet. That's really tall. 17 floors. And I didn't mention this, actually I did. I think the transmission meant you guys couldn't hear me. They have a robot that will bring you items to the room. You ask for certain items from the front desk. You may have a robot bring that item to your room. So it's kind of a cool feature. And I believe Aventura is the only one that actually has that feature. Welcome in, Heather. How are you doing this afternoon? Lisa says you can even see the Epcot fireworks from the top. I just like the fact that, you know, depending on what side you're on, you can see over the rest of the Universal Resort, or you can look into the tour street areas of Orlando. All right. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Lowe's Cabana Bay Beach Resort. I love this resort. It feels so laid back. It feels very comfortable. I like the way that it's laid out. It seems, well, it really is huge. It has bowling. It has an amazing quick service area. And some of my favorite rooms on property overlook Volcano Bay. If you can get a view of Volcano Bay and the suites off over there in one of the towers. It's pretty impressive. Somebody's been trying to open some of the gifts. More silver trees. The fact that Cabana Bay is set to be like your old motor hotels from the 1950s. Yes, Heather, this is the resort with a lazy river in the pool. Not at this pool. There are two pools. One has the giant slide. Another gingerbread display set up by team members working at this hotel. Guests can come in and so I did a hard reset. I'll see if that makes any difference. This is 9, 10, 11 trees. All the silver trees, all the garland. It's 12 trees. I have not checked PayPal as recently. Actually, I haven't had connection to do so, so let's see if I can try again. I love the silver with all the colors on it, like you guys saying, a little pop of color. So we did get, Rick was in earlier and said that they had sent in a PayPal. I didn't see it at the time. It did come through at $12.25. Oh, that's funny. $12.25. And Rick says, Merry Christmas with a $21 PayPal. Thank you so much, Rick. And that's funny that it came in at $12.25. So, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much. And we just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal. We just got a PayPal from the Magic Crew. Thank you so much, Rick. Appreciate it. Thank you for helping us Shrek the halls. We got our shakes and malt shop over here. This is very much a 50s style of decor for our motor hotel here. I mean, that was perfectly themed. I mean, to wait till 12:25 to submit a PayPal was, if that wasn't intentional, that was serendipity. And actually, I just feel, I don't know, I feel very relaxed here. I don't, you know, it's very laid back. Lunch and dinner at the Bayliner Diner. Pepperoni pizza, shrimp stir fry, Cuban sandwich, Cabana Bay burger. And like we mentioned before at the other resorts, they do have their own Cabana Bay resort mugs, which are good here. They're not good in the parks. It's $10.50 again for one day. It is $16 for 3 days. And I think 19 and change for the length of your stay. Thank you, Nick Rick. It did come in. So I have to know, was that something you planned to submit it at 12:25, or is that solely by accident? Because I don't know which is cooler, honestly. You've got the grill, you can get your burgers, hot dogs. Over at Eats, you can get things like General Tso's chicken, Brazilian beef, churrasco, jerk chicken, seared tuna mango, salmon. Over at Pizza, you can get things like spaghetti and meatballs, margarita pizza, flatbreads, chicken parm. You can get a salad to go, including Cobb salad, Mediterranean, Caesar, vegan. I thought well, I guess not all salads are vegan, but like $10 for a salad. And over at the deli, you can get roast turkey and provolone sandwich, hot Cuban sandwich, Beyond Burger vegan wrap, ultimate grilled cheese sandwich. And I was hoping they had one, and I hadn't seen it yet. A holiday mug. Just for Cabana Bay. Matt B says the grilled cheese here is excellent. The thing I like about it is there's also, since Susan is gluten-free, there's actually a section for snacks and food that is of dietary needs, including gluten-free. Hey Christy, we made our way over to Cabana Bay. It is a 1950s motor hotel themed area. Where you'd hit a road trip with your fam and you jump in the car, suitcases in the very back or on the top, and you didn't necessarily have a reservation for the hotel you stayed at. You found whatever hotel was available on the way there. One of our favorites, Gail, was when we stayed here one time, not even staying here, we were staying at, I think it was Royal Pacific we were staying at. We ended up coming over here to eat, and we had this like skirt steak with chimichurri sauce. Oh, it was the hit. Like, here it is. We're walking from the Premier Hotel. We're walking over to basically your more of a value hotel, and very, very happy with the food. All right. One last look at Cabana Bay. Later on at night, stop over by the Swizzle Stick. Grab yourself a drink, mocktail. How you doing today, Kelly? Yeah, let's go back over to the garden walk. We'll make our way to one more hotel today. I just wondered, I think it's been a while since we've spent some time at the Universal hotels, and I think as little as the Disney hotels get covered, I think even fewer cover the stays that are here at Universal. And so many people, I think that when you come to Universal, you have to stay off property. There are lots of wonderful hotels and such a great range of prices that, you know, you can find one that's going to fit what you're looking for. So let's make our way back over to the garden walk. Yeah. Hang on, Newt. No sunshine, no. We need some sunshine. We need some blue skies. Definitely happier when we have some blue skies. So I would love to know from you guys' point, for those who are watching with us right now, if you were to plan a trip to Universal right now, let's say for spring break, of the 3 hotels we've looked at so far, Sapphire Falls, Aventura, and Cabana Bay, which of the 3 would you, for your group, family, or for yourself, which would you rather choose to stay at, and why? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I mean, we come to these places, we know these places, we experience them, so you know, we know the advantages and disadvantages. What do you guys think? Where would you stay? And would you have a reason to choose one over the other? Head back over to the garden walk. Again, we could take a shuttle. We could walk over to the shuttle and it will take us right back over to City Walk. I like being able to just walk though. Ramon says I would go Sapphire Falls because of the pool and the food option. It's all looking really good, but that pool looks amazing. A lot more space, you know? I don't care how pretty a pool looks. If it's too small, I feel like I'm like swimming on top of other people. It's always kind of like, no thanks. Phyllis, Cabana Bay. 50s theme. A little easier on the budget. Allows you to spend some more of your budget in the parks. This is low Sapphire Falls. Theming's beautiful. It has an all you care to enjoy walk on the weekends. If you want to walk this way, walk this way. Kelly's like Cabana Bay. Well, we just left that. Wendy said the same thing. Cabana Bay all the way. Pricing, proximity, best theming. Plus the lazy river is really cool on the other side of the resort. Gail's like Cabana Bay. James, Cabana Bay, because of the theming. I do like the theming. Greg says, I would just want to go to the resort that is closest to the parks. Now, there are two of those resorts, and it's, again, both of them you can ride a bus, not a bus, but a boat over to City Walk, or you can simply walk. Royal Pacific on one side and Hard Rock on the other side. They are both premier hotels, and I am walking to Royal Pacific right now, so I'm going to take you there next, Greg. I'll show you what the interior looks like there. Take you in the tuk-tuk. I like tuk-tuk. Little grab and go quick service place there. And then we'll take you guys back over to City Walk. You can hear Dr. Doom's Fearfall from here. Alex says, I prefer Cabana Bay over the other two solely for theming. It just goes to show how important theming can be, right? Same there for Cooper Benji. Alex says, I'll stay at Surfside. Endless Summer Surfside and Dockside are very nice hotels, especially considering the fact that they are the most affordable hotels. They have extremely nice rooms, very large. For my birthday, 1 year, 3 years ago, we stayed at Endless Summer Dockside the very first night it was open. So it was kind of cool. Can't say I've done that a lot, but we did it back then. Welcome in, Andrew. How you doing? Good to see you. Or 2-bedroom spaces over at Dockside. Since you have so many people staying together, those 2-bedroom spaces are pretty nice. Full of sets, the more you get in your group. But it's definitely an option. Especially helps the, the grandparents. guys remember taking this waterway before. You can hear the Hulk. The Hulk is screaming behind me right now. That's how close Royal Pacific is to the parks. You can hear the Hulk roller coaster every time it shoots all the guests out of the tube. So we're coming up to Lowe's Royal Pacific. This is where our family came to stay when the parks first, after being closed from March to June. Universal opened up an entire 5 weeks before Disney did back in 2020. And so we decided as travel agents there was no way we could answer the questions of whether or not clients would feel comfortable coming back to travel during the pandemic if we haven't done it ourselves. I mean, can you ask somebody who hasn't done it, you know, what are they going to say? So we came and stayed at Royal Pacific, and we were here for 3 days. There were 2 days on stay that was just for team members. The next 2 days were just for annual pass holders. And then Friday opened up to anybody, any guest who wanted to come. And so we did all of the social distancing. We rode the rides with masks on. And after we rode some of the big rides with our masks, at one point I turned to Liberty, made a short video, and I said, how did it feel riding the ride with the mask on? And she responded not by verbalizing, but just by shaking her head and a nod, going, yeah, it was good. We put that story on Instagram, and it turned out that Friday morning, because we put it on like I think Wednesday or Thursday on everybody who followed us on Instagram, that we needed to watch Good Morning America. Well, we weren't watching Good Morning America. We were in Good Morning America. It came back on for replay. I went to watch it. They did a 30-second story on Good Morning America that Friday morning. And during that 30-second story, you could hear me go, so how was it riding the ride with the mask on? And it showed Liberty on the screen and her nodding her head. So that was really cool that Liberty was on the screen for Good Morning America here at Universal. How you doing tonight, Mike S? I know Floridian palm trees with the lights are cool. I'm gonna back up because I want to see the whole tree. Welcome to Royal Pacific. Tree is so tall it goes up into the rafters. Good morning. Oh, good afternoon, Ashley. It's not morning anymore. Hey, Squaharini. We'll check out and see some of the items. It looks like they're gonna have very similar items like we saw over at Aventura over in Tuk Tuk. Tuk Tuk is open same time as the Aventura one. It is open till 11 p.m. Open at 6 a.m. for breakfast. Yeah, it's got the same items. Oh, look at these. They're cute. Cocoa bombs. Man, those Linzer cookies are huge. Look at her. Those are adorable. The gingerbread people from the South Pacific. There's your gingerbread tree. And the macarons. The mint, there's a flavor over here we didn't see over there. And there's the eggnog. I wish I knew if they were gluten-free. Oh, the pretzels. So let me show you the pretzels, guys. Look at these cinnamon soft pretzels. Here's the secret to these pretzels. You can buy them, you can eat them, you can enjoy them. You can also buy them and ask the team members if they will very kindly warm it up for you. Complete game change. So much nicer warm. I don't know what it is about Linzer cookies, but I'm just fascinated by them, Ashley. They're so good with the jam in between. Cheese and fruit plates, salads, wraps, sandwiches, yogurt cups, fruit cups, and, oh, they got them hot over here. They're over here warm. Now, this is the one, Mike, that I would recommend. Come over and get yourself the Hawaiian soft pretzel. So, it looks like they have a jalapeno soft pretzel and the Hawaiian soft pretzel. I recommend the Hawaiian. God, I didn't know they had them in the, they could just have them over there hot. Sweet. Gelato. Thanks, Alex. Have a wonderful afternoon. We'll see you on the next stream. Just ask them if they can help you out. Or I would say you should walk over there and put it on the warmer. Wait long enough. And of course you can get yourself a refillable mug here as well. $10.50 for 1 day, $16.50 for 3 days, $19 for your entire stay. And at Royal Pacific, they look like this. With an elephant. So, okay, I'm gonna walk away before I'm tempted anymore. It smells so clean and refreshing in here. ever had an imperial cookie. I don't think I've had an imperial cookie. What makes it an imperial cookie? Yes, the Hawaiian one is got pineapple in it. Welcome in, Riley. Now, we've got a lounge over here as well as sushi. So if you guys ever want to come over and enjoy the sushi, get yourself the sushi boat, go to town. I love the chandeliers here in this area. And one of my favorite places here in the lobby is the inner courtyard. I guess you're just gonna have to come back, Rob, right? Merry Christmas and welcome in, Jeffrey. Riley's going to the place where it gets colder and colder. Naomi just wants some snow. Yeah, you can take their pictures. They have their trunks on. With glazed icing on top. I would go for that. That sounds awesome, dude. Did you see the recipe I shared for the Epcot Spaceship Earth cookie? It was 2 pages long. Pretty crazy. Welcome in, Kim Ship. Well, congratulations to you guys as well. I mean, like I said, I don't even think I'm subscribed to my own channel, so you guys are more responsible for making that happen than anything. Well, as always, you don't have to come in all the time, but we love it when people can come in and stay for just a moment. Part of the crew, everybody loves to say hello to everybody and hang out, even if it's just for a few moments. So I love these elephants. Pretty cool. All right. Now, there are more restaurants downstairs, but I think we're gonna just briefly go over them. Over at Islands, the Islands dining room serves breakfast and dinner. And Hawaiian pancakes. There's your Hawaiian pancakes right there. The Tahitian French toast. There's also a gastropub, Jake's American Bar. They serve both lunch and dinner. And then you can grab yourself something over by the pool. Beulah Bar and Grill. Get yourself a nice souvenir, the last to take home with you. Jumbo, welcome in. Walt. Well, Uncle Newt, I will assure you it goes both ways. It really does. When you guys come in, you don't know how much of an effect you may have on others. You may think you're the only one getting anything out of it, but I promise you, it does make a difference when people all come in, and I think we all kind of enjoy being part of a positive group like this. So, doing good, Jessica. How are you? How's Jean? Love the frogs. The frogs. The frogs. I mean, honestly, I don't know what the story is with the frogs. I've never really asked. But the frogs are here. The frogs are here for you. And like with the other premier resorts, lots of dining, lots of table service dining, lounges, and of course, the biggest perks are, one, the proximity. This is the closeness to the resort. I'm going to show you how quickly we can walk to City Walk from here. I could take the boat, but I'm going to walk it and show you how quickly you can get there from City Walk. Somebody wants to start a timer? I got 240. But also, anyone who stays on your reservation here at Royal Pacific gets complimentary Universal Express Unlimited, so that you can ride the rides as many times as you want for those that offer express passes. Now keep in mind, certain attractions do not. Like, there is no Universal Express for Velocicoaster. So you just have to, be prepared for that. But if you want to go in and ride Kong all day long, feel free. Go right ahead, over and over again. Skip the standby line. So when we're making our way back to City Walk, instead of crossing over the bridge, gonna change hotels.
Yeah.
We're gonna take a left. Welcome back in, 1,000th guests. Disney moderates. I think a lot of people are shocked by the pricing. I really do think that it catches people off guard. It does. All right, so we had a client a few years back, had never been to Universal, goes to Disney every and let's get out of this concrete. Asking questions and just checking in. Signal back together here. There we go. So I had a client come up and they, were wanting to know about Disney and checking Disney prices with us. And again, I asked him, I said, have you ever been to Universal? You know what? We thought about it. Weren't sure if the kids were old enough, if they would enjoy it. I said, well, how about you let me price out Universal if you guys want to just check it out? And it was really funny because I talked to them about different hotels and different experiences. And I told them about the express passes, if that's something they would be interested in, and I'll quote it out. So I quoted out a few of the hotels here, and they ended up choosing Royal Pacific. And they were staying for an entire week. So they chose a Royal Pacific room. And then, causing more trouble, I said, you guys ever considered getting an annual pass? Well, you know, we only come once a year. And I said, okay, I get that. I said, but if you were to come back again next year, say a week earlier, then you could use your annual pass twice. Or if you just wanted to do a long weekend, you could come back and your tickets are paid for. And you may even get an AP discount. He's like, well, you know, I'll think about it. So I priced it out, because here at Universal, as agents, we can actually put your annual pass on your room and ticket package as your ticket. And it was to add seasonal APs, Universal seasonal APs. You know, I had blockout dates, but there were all areas of the year that he would never travel here anyway. And so ended up, I pulled together this whole package. It was 5 nights at a premier hotel, Royal Pacific, with annual passes for his entire family. Sent it to him, and he's like, is this right? And I'm like, yeah, well, this is the price on it. He goes, this is how much it would cost me to do 5 nights at Disney at Pop Century. Like, yeah. He goes, but you know, it's actually right about the same price. And I said, and you get express passes and an annual pass. You're going to get your discounts on food. You're going to get discounts on your merchandise, and you can come back and use your annual passes anytime you wanted to, which in fact they did the next year. Come back again in the spring and ride Velocicoaster for the first time. And I said, is it worth the extra $200? He goes, oh yeah. So he was so used to prices at one resort, he never really looked at, you know, getting it at another resort, and they really felt like they got their good value out of that vacation. So welcome in, Christian. How you doing today? I can smell the food at City Walk. I can smell the food at City Walk. All right, we started walking, guys. When did we start walking? At 2:40? It's 2:48. And I'm coming up to security. So I'll be there less than 10 minutes. Less than 10-minute walk from the front portico of Royal Pacific to City Walk. Awesome, good to hear it, Christian. I was not feeling too well myself this morning. Had to take a little bit more time before I got here. So, all right, I'm gonna be going through security, which means I'm gonna turn off our video for just a moment. I'll be back with you guys after we're through. We don't video security or share that. So you guys continue chatting. I'll get through security and we'll see you guys in a moment. Don't go anywhere. Sorry, just chatting with the guys in security for a bit. They're sitting right here on the Porch of Indecision by Margaritaville. It smells amazingly delicious. And I asked the guys, I said, how in the world do you sit here at security and smell that all day long and not be hungry? And they just laughed. Neither one of them said a word. They just laughed. Like, there's no way to avoid it. It's just what it is. All right, welcome back to City Walk. And I gotta show you guys a shirt. I considered getting Owen, you know, since he turned 20. Let's see if I can find the shirt. Oh, here we go. That just seemed like a really perfect shirt for Owen, you know? I'm growing older, but not up. I mean, we gotta grow up too, but not too fast, right? Gotta stay close to being close to your childhood. Sam says, I did not see any steps. No steps. So you can just drive right on over. Ooh, it's really overcast today. Welcome in, Esenia. How are you doing today? So everybody, we had some lag issues here and there. We had our own little problems with the platform. We made our way from the